first.
Hello! Hello! Happy Masterpiece Monday, everybody. Welcome back to Masterpiece Monday. We're gonna be drawing Elden Ring fan art. Happy Rocky Time Day. Happy Rocky Time Day. Welcome. Sit back, relax. We're gonna draw some stuff. And yeah, just gonna be drawing some Elden Ring fan art tonight. Let's do it. Let's go. I'm thinking of drawing this crazy lady. Needle Knight Lita. We don't really see her face too much in the game. She's always like wearing this armor. But I feel like we could kind of capture her personality. When I first saw the ad, what's it called? The frickin' trailers. She seemed like she would be like some kind of like dignified, noble knight kind of person. In the DLC, she's kind of a paranoid, kind of obsessive character. So we're gonna try to draw her. Hey Mark, how you doing, buddy? And hello, Hesty Bestie. Welcome, guys. Sit back, relax. We're gonna draw some stuff. So yeah, we're gonna start by doing some line work. Here. It's so hot today, guys. It's so hot today. The heat is making me a little sleepy. I'm glad to see you guys. Hope you guys are doing okay. Let's see now. Okay, maybe this one. Okay. Oh, how good is this? Looks fine. How good is the fine line? Okay. So let's just like do a little bit of doodling. See where that takes us. Oh, doodling. Just got back from the health center? What'd you do at the health center? You got a checkup? Are you okay? Health center. Dude, it's so hot today, man. It's so hot today. I feel like we should tilt the head a little bit. What kind of pose would she have? I got symptoms last night. They said I should be fine for now. Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay. Glad you're doing alright. Trying to like figure out what kind of shape her head should be. A little bigger. Just like little doodles. Seeing where this goes. How do you guys like the Elden Ring videos, by the way? I know I've been having a lot of fun playing. What is this song? No thanks. The heck is that song? It's gonna get me copyright struck. I feel like we should tilt her head a little bit. Tilt it up. You know, like she's looking down on you. It was pretty interesting seeing you play Elden Ring. You should play Elden Ring too. It's a fun game. I recommend it. You been playing Elden Ring, Mark? Got to play Elden Ring? I find it fun, but I don't think a lot of people like watching me play Elden Ring. Not a lot of viewers watching me. Fortunately, I'm kind of debating whether continuing the Elden Ring streams. Been like just like 1 or 2 people watching most of the time. It feels like it might be just better if I just played it on my own. Yeah, but pirated. Dang. Pirated Elden Ring. Pirate Ring. Dang. Something like this. Okay, we got like the hair right here. Spoiled? I don't watch it since I get spoiled. Ah, I see. I mean, I guess that's a pretty good reason not to watch it. People don't want to get spoiled. This lady's like insane. She got brainwashed by Nicola, and she still wants to serve him. And then she wants to kill like the followers. There's a big discrepancy with how she looks and how she acts in game. I think she got like hair like this. She looks like a Saber. Like Saber from Fate Stay Night. Or whatever, from the Fate series. I haven't watched it, but she looks like Saber. Honestly, don't mind if I get spoiled by Rocky, so thank you for watching. Yeah, it feels like I should get a little bit more viewers for this Elden Ring stream. I mean, it's a popular trending game right now. But nobody's been watching. Well, not nobody. I mean, Hesty was watching, but nobody else. I think I've just been really excited for it for such a long time. And I thought a lot more people would be interested in it, but I feel like it's a niche game that not a lot of people play actually, and not a lot of people are interested in. Not my audience at least, feels like. Competition, exactly. I'm just like doing a regular casual run. I'm not like doing any like challenges or anything. It's probably another reason. I just like want to see the lore, to be honest. Not really in for like challenges or anything. I just want to see what's going on. I play Elden Ring for lore and fashion. Not really much of a challenge guy. I'll just do some yandere looking eyes. She's pretty much yandere. She's like super obsessed with Nicola. And she'll kill anybody who gets in his way. Right? You guys like yandere characters? There's a surprising amount of people who are like super into yandere characters. Personally, I'm not really into them. Not really attracted to yandere characters at all. It depends. Depends? Depends on what? I'll make a little more sketches. Oh, let me look up a reference. If they will kill me, no thanks. If they would not, I would give it a try. Really? Well, it feels like most yanderes, they don't really want to kill the person they love. But they feel like they're so obsessed that they will like mutilate you. Or like chop off your legs so you don't run or something. Or like kill whatever girl talks to you. I'll keep her in check not to kill anyone? Can you really? I don't think that... No. I can't do that. Not even if they're super hot. I'm just not into yandere characters. They're so weird. Imagine somebody obsessing over you, like... Oh my god, Rocky. Oh, these are Rocky's. These are Rocky's pencils. I'm gonna sniff them. Oh, pencils. They smell like Rocky's wood. More like a pet at this point? Yeah, no thanks. Not into overly obsessive people. No matter how dangerous they are. The yanderes are just weird stalker fans, to be honest. If you think about it. Weird stalker fangirls. Who would want that? I mean, they're anime waifu shaped, but their personality's still a little crazy, right? What am I even listening to right now? This stream. It's some royalty-free music. You don't like it? It's royalty-free music. I mean, with enough training, they could be a bit better. Training? You're gonna train a person? So you think you could fix them? Is that what you're saying? You're the type of person who's like, I could fix them. I could fix them. Is that you? Is that what you're saying? I could fix them. I could fix them. Nah, dude, if your wife is crazy, she's gonna be crazy with your kids. You don't want that. I want someone who's good with kids. I don't want a crazy lady taking care of my kids. Imagine. I mean, now more like what you're doing is not my business, but there should be a silver line. Silver lining? What is this music? I don't like lyrics on my music. Can we stop? Dude, stop putting lyrics on my music. It freaks me out. I want some jazz. I'm just like, get some of this jazz, coffee jazz. There you go. A little chill jazz music. Whatever this is. Coffee with Lillian? No? I think this is better. Alright. What do you want to talk about, Hesty Bestie? You have something in mind? You have something you want to share with the class? She has her hair like this, right? It's like tied up. I don't know how, like, I don't know how Saber's hair looks like. She does look a little bit like Saber. When people saw like the Elden Ring trailer, they're like, "Oh my god, that's Saber." She's a crazy Saber. She have like a bow right here? I feel like she would. No, it's like in a helmet, so you can't really see. I don't really think this Needle Knight laid as a yandere, to be honest. I think she was like more of a like a cruel kind of person, like a cold type of person, willing to cut people down just in case. You guys have any topics to talk about? I want to talk about stuff. I will share my divine wisdom. Divine wisdom from Rocky Raigeki. You lagged? You lagged? Looks like this. What are we talking about? What do you want to talk about, my friend? Have any topics you want to discuss? I need something to talk about while I draw. Do you have hair like here? Or am I crazy? Needle Knight Leader. What's the most disgusting food you've ever tasted? Okay, so recently I've had this rice ball that I got from 7-Eleven, onigiri, and I thought they were having like a what's it called? During this time, they were having like a Korean cuisine special, or they're like doing a lot of Korean cuisine stuff. And I saw this like red onigiri. I thought it was gonna be like spicy. I thought it was gonna be like gochujang or like, I don't know, maybe kimchi flavored. So I ordered it. And I didn't know what it was. I couldn't read the Japanese, so I took it and I bit into it. And guess what flavor this rice ball was? It was ketchup flavor. It's just a rice ball drenched in ketchup. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, I like spit it out, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. How would you do that? That was the most disgusting food I tasted so far. So far, yeah. I still don't know why I hate ketchup. You don't hate ketchup? Are you a ketchup fan? My bad. My bad. Needle Knight laid a sword. What does their sword look like? Bro. It's got this crisscross stuff. Needle Knight sword? Leda. Leda sword. Copy image. I'll be right back. You never know, other people might like it. I don't really like ketchup, especially not on straight carbs like that. I feel like ketchup would be okay with meat and stuff, but just straight up ketchup on carbs like a rice ball, it just feels so weird. This is like a super low res photo of Leda's sword. The photo is so low res. Holy heck. I drink every condiment when I can. Oh, dude, I'm not really a big fan of condiments. I'm not really a big fan of condiments. I feel like condiments ruin food. They do. Most condiments. Ruined food. Why do you want your food soggy? This makes your food soggy. I ate raw horse meat. I ate basashi. And it was pretty good. It just tasted like regular sashimi. But the thing is, like the day after, I was like throwing up, and I was like, I had like severe stomach ache. But the taste wasn't bad. It's just the after effects. I should clean up this face. I'm not gonna draw extra lines. I think I'm just gonna use these same lines. I'm lazy tonight, guys. If that's okay with you. I'm just gonna use the same lines. Is it worth for the stomach pain? No, it's not worth. I feel like it just tastes like regular sashimi. That's slightly chewier sashimi. If you've had sashimi before, it just kind of tastes like that. It doesn't taste any different from just like really rare beef, but sliced thin like sashimi. It doesn't taste special at all. It just tastes like meat that wasn't cooked. Well, that's what it is. It's meat that wasn't cooked, but you know what I mean. It feels like I've already tasted it when I tried it. I'm like, okay, that's exactly what I thought it would taste like. And you dip it in wasabi and stuff, I guess. Add a little bit of flavor. But it doesn't taste too different from like really rare beef. FBI! How you doing, buddy? Are you still at the Comic-Con? FBI. Still at work? Working, grinding? Grinding for the money? Always the grind. Always be grinding. The grind never ends. Mine at 13th July. Oh, your job ends at 13th July? You're gonna have vacation? You have any vacation plans? I was thinking of going like on a trip to a different part of Japan for vacation. I'm staring directly at the viewer. Needle Knight Lita. Da, 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 da. It's almost 4th of July again. Dude, time passes by so fast. Time passes by so dang fast, dude. Feels like it was just July 4th a few months ago. You guys have any summer plans? Are you staying home, just chilling, chillaxing at home? I actually got like a Kudo thing going on. I'm gonna do like a ceremony for Kudo. I'm gonna be shooting a very unique target. Just kind of like the vibes of these brush strokes, you know? Just kind of like the vibes of these brush strokes. Just gonna clean them up. Not really gonna trace over them again. I'm preparing for school? Yikes. I don't really like school. I'm so glad I haven't been back to school. No school for me. Nope, nope, no. Maybe someday I'll go back and study like a new degree or something. Are we killing? Are we shooting like a fan? Not like a VTuber fan or anything. Like an actual like, you know, the fan that when you're hot you like, you know, the handheld fan. Hi Oasis, how you doing? Not an electric fan, the one that you hold in your hand. I'll be shooting that with an arrow on a ship, on a boat, in a lake somewhere in Japan. How you doing, Oasis? Oasis, how you feeling tonight? It's pretty hot. Are you okay? I'm very hot. I have the air conditioning on blast, but I still feel very hot. Not gonna lie. Sounds fun, yeah. It's like a whole tradition thing. It's about the story of Yoichi, and we're gonna try to like copy him, what he did like way back in the past. Back in like samurai times. Freya near you, that's why you're hot. I'm going to be PNG tuber. Nice, nice, nice. Best of luck. Are you gonna do some singing and music? Your songs are really cool. You should do poetry contests. and then you read them out loud. We should collab for that, dude. You wanna do that? You wanna collab? Collab Oasis. We read people's poetry. And we react to them. Many are being VTubers now. Tell me when you're live. I'm gonna be your #1 fan. Caper than Oasis? But Caper's been really busy. Caper's been really busy this month. I haven't seen Caper in a long time. Been very busy, fortunately. So this look okay. It's a little wild. It's a little wild, but she looks kind of weird and wonky. I feel like her eyes need to be like matching. Move these up a little higher. Still don't know what content, plus my singing voice is getting rustier. I think your singing voice is just fine. I think your singing voice is just fine. Next time you open Freya Discord, you and me the only one with the green name. Everyone's gonna be VTuber, dude. Everyone's gonna be VTuber. VTuber. Damn, that's sad. Is it sad? Is it really sad? VTuber is really easy. You just like grab one of those VTuber programs and you're good to go. There's Vroid. Super easy. It's like customizable. You don't need to pay like an artist. It's 3D. The only hard thing is content, right. Might be the only one watching me. I'll watch you. The time zones match, I'll watch you. My time zone's pretty whack. But you're from the Philippines, so should be a little easier for me to watch. Don't forget your papa. Still need to finish Caper's thing. But I've been too busy with Elden Ring. I got Elden Ring brain rot, guys. Got Elden Ring brain rot. Oasis, you should play Elden Ring. You should play Elden Ring, Oasis. I'll try to watch Oasis if she streams in the afternoon. I might be able to catch there when they're at school. It's good. That's good. We all support Oasis. Let's all support our girl, Oasis. I'm streaming probably like the best thing I've been wanting to stream for a long time. Like the Elden Ring, I've been like looking forward to it like for so long. The thing is, nobody wants to watch it. So when I'm streaming Elden Ring, it's like, where is everybody? I'm having a great time, mind you. It's been a blast. But nobody cares. Like, oh, there's Elden Ring. He's streaming Elden Ring again. Nobody wants to see that. But I'm not gonna stop because it's fun. And I'm gonna stream it until I finish the DLC. But I kind of wish people were there to watch it, to be honest, because it's kind of like I talked to like Hesty and that's about it. Nobody else was there. Sometimes Zed. Gonna play Elden Ring. Rest in case of Yuki. At least it was some sort of Elden Ring day. Is that how you see it? Elden Ring day. Elden Ring day. With the spaghetti. With this spaghetti that you haven't eaten yet. We had so many dates and yet you've never finished this spaghetti. Kinda sus if you ask me. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. You ate yours? No, you didn't. It's right here. This is it. You gotta eat it. You gotta eat this thing. It's gonna run out of juice. It's gonna run out of flavor if you don't. Don't eat it. The spaghetti. It's alive. I see it move once. It's moving and grooving. That's how you know it's healthy. That's how you know it's healthy. You ever been to the restaurant where they make you pick the lobster or the crab? See, people pay premium money to see their food move. Right? Right? So it's the same thing. The same thing. People pay premium amounts of money to see their food move. Right? But it's spaghetti. It's mostly grain. That's what makes it delicious. It looks tasty. The dog looks like owns the spaghetti, so it can. No, it's just dancing because he want you to eat it. Eat the spaghetti. Eat it. Eat the spaghetti here. There you go. Eat it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. The spaghetti's been here, nobody wants to eat it. Just eat it. Just eat it. Eat it. Eat it. No one's gonna eat it if you don't eat it. Looks like Italian spaghetti. It's Rock-Talian spaghetti. Someday I'll eliminate that pasta. No. You need to eat it. You can't eliminate it. You gotta eat it. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. These are my two mascots. Keanu the Raiju and this spaghetti that you've never eaten. Because you're a coward. You're all cowards. It's just spaghetti. It's just spaghetti. Why are you scared? You don't have to be scared. It's food. Why are you so scared of spaghetti? You know, a lot of people would pay a lot of money to eat my spaghetti. And here I am saving it for you. And you won't eat it. What's wrong with you? Actually, ate mine, so... No, you can't put ketchup on the spaghetti, Mark. Can I put ketchup on the spaghetti? Can I put ketchup on the spaghetti? No! Please don't. It'll ruin the sanctity. I actually ate mine, so that spaghetti can't be... There's no way you ate yours. This is yours. You haven't eaten it. There's no way. Where's the proof? Where's the proof that you've eaten my spaghetti, huh? Where's the proof, huh? Huh? Where the proof? Huh? Where the proof? Eh? Eh? It regenerates faster than I expected. Yeah, it's blessed by the Thunder God, of course. It will regenerate. It will regenerate. You guys want to play a game? I'll play 2 truths, 1 lie. Huh? Huh? You guys want to play? I'm gonna tell 2 truths about myself and 1 lie. And then you guess which one is the lie. Okay? Does that sound interesting? Alright, let me think of something. Let me think of something. Okay. Okay. Huh. God, I can't think of anything. Can't think of anything. Oh, hold on. Okay. Number one. Number one. I am 5'11" feet tall. Okay. Number 2. I can skateboard. Okay. Number 3. What's a good one? I went bungee jumping. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one is it? Which one is it? You chose the lie, huh? Which one's the lie, huh? 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 2? 2 is the lie? 3? 2? 2 is the lie? 2 is a lie. 3 is also a lie. I've never been bungee jumping. Okay, that was a tricky one. That was a dream. They're both lies. They're both lies. I messed up. Sorry. I don't know how to play this game. Two lies and one truth. They're both lies. My bad. Okay, whose turn is it? I don't like this game. I don't like this game. Okay, I'll guess your two truths, one lie. Okay. Was this short for probably right? Yeah, it's probably short for probably. Probably. That's probably what it's short for. Alright, Hesty, give us two truths, one lie. 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 Two truths. Number 1, I ate my spaghetti. Number 2, I have an Ara redeem. Number 3, I defeated Fru in HSR event. How do you defeat a person in a PvP game? How do you defeat someone in a PvP game? Is there a PvE game? My bad. Is there PvP in Star Rail? I don't think you have an Ara redeem. I don't think you have one. And if you have one, it's probably extremely expensive because you'll never do it. I don't think you'll ever do an Ara. So I think that's the lie. I think that is the lie. And you're gonna claim that you ate the spaghetti, but I still say that you didn't. But you're gonna say that you did. So it's not one. I believe fruit to be good in Candy Rush. You have an Ara redeem, but you don't speak when you stream. You don't speak when you stream. How do you even Ara? Actually ate my spaghetti. I also have an Ara redeem. The lie was I defeated when it was an arcade game. There was a PvP arcade game? What? Wow, I didn't know. I'm not a big Star Rail fan. I didn't know. My mic's turned on for a few days now. Oh, I didn't know. Sorry. I want to listen to your voice again. Candy Crush HSR event. Ah, Candy Crush. Candy Crush Saga. There was a Candy Crush HSR event? There was a Candy Rush HSR event? What the heck? You've been mostly singing? How come I never hear this? I need to watch your stream. But you need to sing. But I've been really busy with work, so I haven't been able to catch a lot of people's streams. Anyone else have a 2 truths, 1 lie? Huh? I'm actually Indonesian, mixed descent. Learned Russian and French language. I like Ultraman more than Kamen Rider. The third one is so vague. Like, you could just change it. Like, okay, for now I like Ultraman. Tomorrow I like Kamen Rider. You could just change the third one no matter what. We could say, oh no, you don't like Kamen Rider as much. And he's like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. And then, and then when you say, oh no, you like Ultraman, well, no, I like Kamen Rider. People could just change their tastes, right? They could just say they like something, and they're like It's like I could say I like pink right now, and you would believe me. 3? I would say 3 too. I think you like comment. Who likes Ultraman more? That's insane. But you could change it, so they're like, okay, no, actually, I like Ultraman more. Used to be a streamer. One used to be a streamer. So Mark says 1. Too bad it's all true. Used to be a streamer. I have a collection of Barbies. Okay, so Oasis is my sport is badminton. I have a collection of Barbies. And what's the third one? I had a boyfriend who cheated on me. Well, you do write a lot of heartbreak poetry. It's gotta come from somewhere, right? You write a lot of poetry, presumably about heartbreak, from what I imagine. The Barbie is kind of weird. This day and age, I don't think girls these days even collect Barbies. I think the Barbie one is a lie. Maybe. What's the first one actually? I mean, oh, sport is badminton? Now that's hard to tell because I don't really know. You never really talk about badminton that much. So if that is the truth, I wouldn't know. But I know it's kind of rare to have a collection of Barbies this day and age. So I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna say the Barbie one is a lie. Yes. Is the Barbie one a lie? But Barbie. Collection of Barbies. You gotta be really dedicated to Barbies if you have like an actual collection of them. But I've never heard you talk about Barbies. 3 is a lie! 3 is a lie! Where's all that poetry coming from? Huh? Where's all that poetry coming from, huh? The heck? That was a good one. My life is a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie the whole time. From the bottom of Oasis's heart. I've never been in a relationship before. Oh. Okay. That's valid. It's valid. But it felt like your poetry is sometimes very visceral that I would think that you've been in a relationship before. Based on how you write your poetry. Okay, it's Mark's turn. Okay, let's hear Mark. From reading and watching movies, inspired by them? I see. I see. I used to be a streamer. I have a bad sleep schedule. Rocky's my second best VTuber. Now, number 3 is obviously a lie. I'm your number 1 VTuber. Why would I not be number 1? There's no other VTuber better than Rocky Raigeki. Once you go Rocky, you never go Pocky. I can't be second best at anything. I'm number 1 or number none? So it's number 3 for me. Is it 3? You lie? I am your number 1 favorite streamer. How could you lie to me? Choose number 4? Well, to be fair, I had watched other VTubers before Rocky. Now it's 2. I have a bad sleep schedule. You have a good sleep schedule. You sleep pretty early. That makes sense. That makes sense. I wish I had a good sleep schedule. All right. Let me try. Okay, this is gonna be a little harder. Okay, it's gonna be a little harder. Number 1. Number 1. I've been to Hokkaido. Okay. Number 2. I have a black belt in karate. Number 3. Number 3. I have won gold medals in art history contests. Okay. Which one? Do you know? Which one is the lie? I'm not tricking this time. Only one of them is a lie. Only one of them is a lie. You think this is the lie? You think this is the lie? Huh? Huh? Is that your final answer? Is that everybody in agreement? It's one? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. 2, hopefully. I think it's 2. Two. Everyone say 2. Let me show you the lie right now, guys. This is the lie. I've never been to Hokkaido. You know how far Hokkaido is? Never been to Hokkaido. I want to go. I want to though. Hokkaido seems like a nice place. I've never been. Never been. I will someday. But not yet. I wanna go see Hokkaido, see the sights and sounds, the food. Yeah, never been to Hokkaido. Never been. Never been. Now I got it mixed up from his different trip. Yeah, no, I've been to Osaka and I've been to Kyoto, but I've never been to Hokkaido. Never been to Hokkaido. One more stream? I ara twice? I remember, yeah. I remember you ara twice. Okay. You wanna go again? It's gonna get harder. 1. I've never watched Naruto. Okay, that's number 1. I've never watched Naruto. I've never played Persona 4. Okay. Number 3. I've never seen the Statue of Liberty. Okay. Which one? Which one? Can you read this? I've never watched Naruto. I've never played Persona 4. I've never seen the Statue of Liberty. Which one's the lie? Which one's the lie? Huh? You think 3 is the lie? Is that your final answer? You think I have seen the Statue of Liberty? Remember, guys, I'm from California. Remember? California, boy. California. There's no Statue of Liberty in California, in case you didn't know. All 3 was a lie. California girls were undeniable. Yeah, this is a lie. I've seen it. I've been to New York. I've never played Persona 4. I've never watched Naruto. Yeah. I've never seen Naruto. Whenever someone talks about Naruto, I just pretend I watched it. Like, yep, Sasuke. Sasuke, man, he's so itchy. Dude, Sasuke. Yep, Sakura. Nobody likes Sakura. Nobody likes Sakura. Hinata? What a waifu, am I right, fellas? Am I right, fellas? She got the cloudy eyes, huh? Yeah, I've never seen Naruto. Alright, it's Felix's turn. Drink thine water! Oh, thank you, Frey. Let me drink some water for you. FBI turn. Hi, Ate Freya. Talaga naman, no? Si Ate Freya, oh. Tanginang Ate Freya, oh. Talaga naman, oh. Kamustang trabaho, Ate Freya? Hello. Kamusta work mo, Ate Freya? Swear, papaluin kita ng tsinelas. Swear. Tang inumin mo! Wag Milo! Tang inumin mo! Do you understand, Hesty? You understand the language of my people? My heritage? My heritage. She is crazy. Freya, did you know there's a Freya in Elden Ring? I used to be a YouTuber. I got copyright strike in my video. I got play button. My gaming group is called Zermag Gaming. Two lies, two truth. I think you've never got a play button. I feel like I would have known you if you had like a play button. This is the first time I heard of your YouTube channel. Do you really have a play button? I'll be surprised. I think you could get a copyright strike easy. You just play a song on accident, you'll get a copyright strike. I don't think the copyright strike is a lie. I think people have at least one video with a copyright strike. If you're making a lot of videos. So I think the lie is 3. I think the lie is just 3. It's 3, yeah. I got you. But I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. That copyright strike is surprisingly easy to get. If you're not using really safe music, if they hear like some random background noise in the music that wasn't intended to be there, they'll copyright strike you. Now let's paint this thing. Yeah, especially Call of Duty games. Yep. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like, you think like games are safe, like you played the games for music, and most of the time they are safe because the game developers, they want their games to be streamed for publicity. But a lot of them, some games actually have music that you can't stream because they're copyrighted. It's very hard to stream with like music unless you're very careful. Like for me, I use this royalty-free music site. This one. You got one thing right about the RR redeem though. I did make it somewhat expensive, but I didn't know how expensive I should make it, so I randomly chose a number. It's like 1 billion. 1 billion Hesty bucks. 1 billion Hesty bucks. Hesty bucks. I mean, at least it exists. Freya, go back to Twitch. We need you back. We missed the Freybe. Why not Twitchy Twitch? Twitch baby. Did you know Twitch is baby? Twitch baby. Who's Twitch? It's actually not even 10k. It is 1 million. 1 billion Hesty bucks. 1 billion Hesty bucks. Okay, let's play again. Okay, number one. Number one. Number one. I platinumed Elden Ring. I got a platinum in Elden Ring. Number two. I've beaten Sekiro. Okay. Number three. I've beaten Dark Souls 2. Oh wait. I've never beaten, my bad, DS2. Okay. Which one? Which one? Number one, number two, or number three? Do you know me? Do you know me well enough? You think it's two? Think I've never beaten Sekiro? 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 I've beaten Sekiro. Is number two. You guys know me so well. How do you know this? I've never beaten Sekiro. I've never beaten Sekiro, guys. I got close. I got really close. I'm at the final stage, the final boss of Sekiro. I just need to beat one guy, but I've never beaten it, and I gave up. I gave up. Because you're very passionate about Elden. Well, number three says I've never beaten Dark Souls 2. So that would mean I'm not very passionate about Dark Souls 2. Alright. I've also never beaten Dark Souls 2. I'm actually further away in Dark Souls 2 than Sekiro. I'm closer to beating Sekiro than Dark Souls 2. Like, Dark Souls 2, I'm just like barely starting. And it's kind of bad. And Sekiro, I'm at the final boss, but I just don't wanna just don't wanna play anymore. I rage quit. I'll pick it up again, and I will stream it eventually. But I think Sekiro is the hardest FromSoft game I've ever played. Harder than Elden Ring, no matter what people tell you. It's the most difficult one, hands down. When people tell me like, Elden Ring is so hard, I'm like, you played Sekiro? You picked up Sekiro? Hmm? Pretty sure Sekiro's like 10 times more insane. Gosh. How about Freya turn? Freya, let's tell two truths, one lie. Freya version. Huh? How about it, Frey? Frey. Freya version. I could probably guess Freya's truth and lie. We're big Freya fans. Freya fans over here. Was there like an ad or something? An ad? Let's look at the details here. It's like intertwined looking kind of thing. Welcome back. Let's do Freya 2 truths, 1 lie. She's still here? No? No Freya turn? I'm going to rest now. Goodbye, Oasis. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you had fun watching. See you next time. Have a good rest. Good night. Good night, Oasis. Good night, nighty night. Nighty night. You guys watch any good shows recently? You watching any streaming stuff? Shows? I heard people will be watching The Boys. I really like the season, the last season I watched it, The Boys, but they said there's a new season. I haven't seen that yet. Kaiju number 8. Is that the one where he turns into a kaiju and he likes the girl? The girl who fights kaijus, I think. I'm rewatching The Terminal. What is The Terminal? Sell me on The Terminal. What is The Terminal? The Terminal. Is that an anime? Is that an anime? An old movie. I see. I've been watching a certain K-pop boy band and like focusing on my own streams. Oh, I see. I have a copy of Shogun. I haven't watched Shogun yet, but a friend gave me a copy of like all the episodes of Shogun. I haven't watched it yet though. I've been watching a lot of freaking Peppa Pig in Japanese. Just trying to learn some Japanese through Peppa Pig. I think it's working. I think I'm getting better at Japanese. Peppa Pig. Oh, by the way, I went to a festival. I played the drums, the taiko. It was nice. I ate this thing called ayu, and it's like a grilled fish. It's really good. Highly recommend it. So, a story about a foreigner stuck in the airport because his country no longer exists. What? What the heck? Is that for real? Is that a true story? Country no longer exists. What would you do? What would you do if your country no longer exists? I heard they're gonna vote for Donald Trump again. So essentially my country will cease to exist too. Not it'll cease to exist the way it is. Like it'll probably change drastically if Donald Trump gets elected. A lot of my American friends who are here are also pretty nervous about that. Move to Japan. Move to Japan? Dang. Except you're in Tokyo? Yeah, exactly. Mark gets it. But Tokyo is really expensive. I wouldn't recommend moving to Tokyo or any other big city. If you're gonna live in Japan, you gotta live in the crazy like places where nobody goes. Like the countryside, basically. The inaka, as they call it. Inaka parts of Japan. Move into Freya house? Move into Freya house. Freya house. I don't think small Freya line guests. I don't think small Freya like guests. Like guests. Freya. It's actually pretty complicated to live in Japan, I'm not gonna lie. It's not just like the expense of living here. It's more about the paperwork. That's what you gotta like. That's the hard part about living in Japan. Not only that, it's like the language barrier is a big deal. Like people who live in English speaking countries don't really think it's a big deal because like, oh, we speak English and like everybody in the world speaks English. But as soon as they go in Japan and like live here for like a couple months, they start to realize that if you don't speak Japanese, it's kind of hard to live here. Like English is not like a main language here. I mean, they teach it in schools, but like most people like forget their English unless they move to the big cities. They're like, we'll never use this, so like they won't speak it. And not only that, it's like a lot of Japanese people are so shy that even if they do know English, they just have a hard time like having the confidence to speak. They'll be like, oh, yabai, yabai, ego, yabai. Guest. Line guests. No worries. It's looking pretty swag so far, huh? Pretty swag so far. Dude, I miss the days where you could play video games in your friend's house. You know, like just simple times where you could just have fun playing games in person. You know what I mean? You miss those days? Because now it feels like gaming is a lot less it's a lot less social. You know, if you play a game, you kind of just play on your own. I mean, that's cool and all that there's like stories and stuff. But part of me kind of misses the times when you could just like, hey, you want to hang out at my place? You want to play some video games? You know? And just chill with your friends. Still play PS3 at my friend's house. Yeah, lucky. Well, I reached the age where like all my friends kind of just like graduated from video games entirely. And like all of them live so far away. So it's not really a reality for me anymore. And if you're gonna play multiplayer, like multiplayer these days feel more like a chore than like actual fun. Like multiplayer is either like really toxic PvP or really annoying PvE. Cause like you're with like strangers and stuff, you don't know them, so like they'll do stupid things during PvE. And if it's PvP, it's just like even more toxic. Right. Especially like team games, like MOBAs. I feel like the magic of like gaming is kind of gone. You know, the where you just like hang out with your friends, eat some pizza rolls, just play like a split screen freaking fighting game or something, whatever, or shooting game like Halo with a split screen. I feel like that's gone. Mob games have a lot of communication, like Valo, I guess, but it's not the same as like playing in the same space as your friends. It's like you're still playing kind of like far away. You'd never see their reactions, you know, and it's just not the same feeling. Like you're just eating like snacks while playing video games right next to each other, you know? That's what I miss. Should bring that back. Just have a game of Smash Bros. You know? In the same room. See their reactions. Yeah, no, definitely gone. From this generation, most kids and most teens just use Discord to communicate. Yeah. Yeah. Or when your friend's winning, you sabotage their controllers. You do that. If my friends sabotage my controllers, I will not invite them to my house again. I had this one kid who I invited to play video games because he's a friend of a friend, and he was eating like Cheetos, and he grabs the controller while he still had like Cheeto dust. It's disgusting. Never invited him again. Put like little Cheeto dust in my controllers. And then we sang karaoke in my house, and he grabbed one of the mics and he just like spun it around like a madman while he was singing. Like, like dude, respect people's property. Hate that. I hate when you let someone borrow like a pencil and they would like chew on the pencil, like right in front of you. They would chew on it. Like, dude, you're borrowing a pencil. Please don't chew the pencil. You can chew your pencil. Don't chew my pencil. Okay? I'll be like, just keep it, dude. Just keep it. Yeah. Just keep the stupid pencil. You know? Like some people, you just can't help it. They have to chew the pencil. Even if you let them borrow yours. Like, nah, just keep it, man. Just keep it. I don't want it back. Put it in your mouth! I saw it! I don't want it anymore. You can have it. You get a free pencil. God. You guys do that? Do you chew? You borrow someone's pencil and you chew it? Is that your thing? You guys like doing that? Curse you, Bale. Kinda unsanitary. I don't know where that pencil's been. Yeah, no, I don't. I'll never let you borrow my pencil again if you chew on it. Never. Or anything. Anything you borrow from me, if you start putting it in your mouth, I'm never letting you borrow anything ever again. Stop putting other people's stuff in your mouth. You're crazy. Even if it's a fork? Yes, don't put my fork in your mouth, you silly goose. Silly Billy. Are you the type of person that when you eat food, you don't like the food touching? Like you don't, like for example, like if you're eating like a cake and then you also have spaghetti on the same plate, you would panic if they touch. Cake and spaghetti in the same plate. Are you that type of person? Because I'm that type of person. Look, when I eat spaghetti and there's cake and there's only one fork, I have to grab a napkin and wipe the fork clean before I touch the cake. Like I'm gonna like scrub that fork clean with a napkin, or like run it in my mouth before touching the cake. There could be no spaghetti sauce on the cake. You put all the food in one plate. Yeah. I think it's the same in the Philippines, because like they would serve spaghetti, and they also have cake at the same time. You could grab the cake at the same time as you would grab the spaghetti. And they'll always like, why? It's not like, why are you panicking? It's all gonna be in the same place in your stomach anyways, or something like that. It's all gonna mix in your stomach anyways. And I'm like, I just don't want them to touch the spaghetti. I don't want spaghetti sauce on my cake. That's all I want. Like, some food should touch and some food should not touch. I think ketchup shouldn't touch anything. I think ketchup should stay in its place. It should know its place. Stay in its own zone. I don't want ketchup touching nothing. So in Japan they have this this genius package. It looks like this. Let me draw it real quick. So this looks like a square, and they have like two squirts, two little chambers here. One is ketchup, and one is mustard. Like this is ketchup, right? And this is mustard. And they give you this for every hot dog you buy at the convenience store. And what it is you just fold this in half, and it will squirt. There's like this little tube coming out here, and then it will mix both the ketchup and the mustard at the same time. It's very genius packaging. Now the thing is, I want the mustard. I don't want the ketchup. So this doesn't work. It's annoying. How do I reach the mustard without the ketchup? It freaks me out. I feel like, I bet some people are praising it, like, oh my god, yes, it's so what's it called? It's so convenient. It's so revolutionary. Now you could just, like, with one squeeze, you could put ketchup and mustard at the same time. See, I don't mind mustard, but I do mind ketchup, and I hate it. that I have to, so if I wanted to put mustard on my, if I wanted to put mustard on my sausage, it has to come with ketchup, no matter what. I would just tear the mustard. Like it's a lot tougher to pry them apart actually. Like they're very like, it's like one solid piece. So you gotta bring like scissors. You have to cut it with scissors. I got a lot of pet peeves. I got a lot of things that really grind my gears. Really grind my gears. Biting the mustard? Probably. It's probably a good idea. But then if I bite it, I might squirt some ketchup in my mouth and I don't like it. I don't want ketchup getting in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, ketchup. Oh. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Imagine ketchup in your mouth. Oh. Oh. Oh, ketchup. Oh. I feel like her eyebrows should be different. Let's go fix that real quick. I feel like she shouldn't have like that kind of eyebrows. I feel like it should be like... Biting the mustard, biting the mustard, mustering the bite of the mustard. Well, I think her eyelids should be different too. I think the eyelids should be a lot different. Yeah, make a little slight change here. I don't really like how the face turned out, really. Mustard biting. Do you drink hot coffee in hot weather? Like a madman? You don't drink coffee? If you don't drink coffee... Hold on, we need reference. We need reference. Coffee is like ketchup to you. Really? You don't like the taste of coffee? Not even with like sugar and cream and all that? Sugar and cream. Cookies and cream. Remember that song? Cookies and cream. Is that the ketchup for you? Your ketchup. Your kryptonite. If I go crazy, then would you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll be there by your side with my superhuman mind. Kryptonite. Kryptonite. I go crazy, but you still call me Superman? Since it really does nothing to me. You don't drink it for the taste? Not even the taste? The taste! Nope. Do you like coffee flavored candy? No? Not even like the Starbucks flavors? What? Can't really start my day without coffee anymore. I need a coffee or I will die. Coffee. Coffee. Needle night later. Needle night later. And they're just expensive for a single coffee. Yeah, I agree. I haven't had Starbucks for a long time actually. I actually really like their matcha lattes. But ever since moving to Japan, I haven't really had the craving for matcha. The matcha stuff. Do you guys like matcha? Later. Yeah, you like matcha? Nice. Matcha's pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Let's get rid of this. Oh, by the way, Mark, have you seen the Keys in the Eye channel right now? It's doing some pretty weird stuff. I don't know if you're a big fan of Keys in the Eye. Remember Keys in the Eye? Her channel is in this weird loop. It's where it shows a live stream, but nothing's happening. It's just a waiting room. Feels like a loading screen. Yeah, exactly. But it never does anything. It's just waiting. What does it mean? What are they trying to do? It feels so weird. I'm kind of creeped out by it. Right? Are they planning something? It feels like one massive troll in a way. They're like, oh, let's have all the fans just wait here and like not do anything. Right? I don't know what color eyes she has. Doesn't really show in the picture. Oh, they're blue. Like blue eyes. Hey, can someone ban that guy, please? Hello, sorry for bothering you, but to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, boss, the price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible and convenient order management panel, chat panel, everything is in your hands. A huge number of custom settings. Go to Steam. What? I don't know. Esty Bestie, can you please ban that person? I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Love you, baby girl. Please. If you're still there. Thank you. Thank you, Esty Bestie. No worries. You got my back. Don't worry. Thank you. Hasty Bestie. Saving the day. Thank you so much. Can't wait for summer vacation. I still don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm very excited. I want a trip to someplace. I want to go on a trip somewhere. Zed busy with work. Yeah, Zed's been busy. A lot of my watchers have been very busy. Like, FBI is busy too. He has like work. ST's busy sometimes. A lot of people are busy. Freya busy. Singapore is the best place to go. Singapore is the best place to go. Is it really? Doesn't Hesty live in Singapore? What are some Singapore recommendations? Do you have any Singapore recommendations? I don't want to leave the country actually. I just want to go to like a different part of Japan, to be honest. I haven't really explored much outside of like the big spots. You know, I've never really been outside of my prefecture too much. The FBI have the audacity to be busy. I see what you're trying to do. Yeah, Caper. I think Caper's gonna go to Singapore for a bit. That's what she said. Are you gonna see Caper? ST bestie. You're gonna see Caper paper. Let's go. I'm gonna meet her if she's not too busy. Nice. You guys gonna hang out? You're gonna eat some chicken rice? You're gonna see the Merlion? Merlion. I heard Singapore Airlines is like really good. Like the airplanes and the service. I don't think I've been in a Singapore Airlines flight. But I heard this customer service is like really great. All I know about Singapore is they're good buses. Good buses. It's luxury flight, similar to Emirates flight. Really? Luxury flight. Yeah, people were talking about how they would like Singapore Airlines when they fly out of Japan. Because the comfort and service, it's actually like super good. But I don't think I'm gonna go to Singapore for summer vacation. I think I want to go to like northern Japan actually. I want to see the Nebuta festival. But it feels like you need to like really book that in advance before you even attempt, because a lot of people want to see that every year. You guys heard of the Nebuta festival? Nebuta festival. It's like really famous. The one with the lanterns, the giant lantern people. I want to see that. The day we celebrate Nebu? Yeah, I once tried to book I once tried to book Singapore Airlines once, but too expensive. My problem is I don't usually go out and I don't usually know much places. This is the result of being a homebody. You need to go out more. You gotta touch some grass. Touch a little bit more grass. There's nothing wrong with touching grass sometimes. Gotta see the sights, gonna smell the smells, eat the food, you know? Life is short. So you gotta go out there and try as much things as you can, you know? Malaysian love malls. All the malls. I remember when I went to the Philippines, the malls were really busy. The Filipinos really love malls. In America, malls are kind of dying. Nobody like goes to malls anymore. They're kind of empty. But in the Philippines, malls are packed. The malls are still alive and well in the Philippines. And I don't blame them because malls have free air conditioning. You know, when it's super hot, I would want to go to a mall too. our malls usually have anime conventions. Whoa, that sounds really cool. Dude, Malaysia's so cool. You got anime conventions in your malls? It's been a long time since I've been in an anime convention. I've actually only been to an anime convention twice. But I did enjoy it. It's just a lot of walking usually. But I did have a lot of fun. Well, actually the first one I went to wasn't even an anime convention. It was actually like a comic book convention. It's a comic book kind of theme. But they did have like anime cosplayers too. Try searching Berjaya Times Square. Berjaya Times Square. Berjaya. Berjaya Times Square. It's like a mall in Kuala Lumpur. Oh dang, it has like roller coasters and everything. That's insane. People are rich. Yeah, roller coasters. Yeah, no, in America, malls are kind of dying off. It's like not a lot of people go to malls anymore because of like online shopping and all that. Movie theaters too, actually. Movie theaters are all closing down because of like Netflix and all that. But it looks like in Southeast Asian countries, malls are still like thriving. My favorite part in the mall are the freaking samurai knife sword shops. You know those? The freaking weird samurai sword stores? I like them because they're so funny. Like they just have the weirdest swords in there. And like shurikens and all this freaking sharp weaponry. It's so funny. It's just in the mall. Like you'll be shopping and you see like this store selling like swords and armor. And they'll have like anime replica swords and all that. Like you'll see like Kurosaki Ichigo's like freaking Zanpakuto from Bleach, if you watch Bleach. It's pretty funny. It's like mall ninja swords. I thought they selling real sword. Yeah, I think they are real swords, but it's just like the way the swords are designed are like so funny. Like I think there's some memes on the internet showing like mall swords. They're not like historically accurate or anything, but they just look fancy. Dude, I was a nerd when I was like way back then. I was like super into like historical freaking weapons. I was like really into Dynasty Warriors too, if I remember correctly. Like super into Dynasty Warriors. I was like caught up in the Dynasty Warriors lore. It's just kind of sad that Dynasty Warriors kind of suck now. There are not a lot of good games to play anymore. But I was like really into it. I know all the characters in Dynasty Warriors, like almost all of them. And they're like crazy Chinese names that most people wouldn't even remember. Like Cao Cao or something. Or Zhao Yun. What about Basara? Like, you mean like the Sengoku stuff? Like Nobunaga and stuff? I kind of know them. Sengoku Basara? I've never really been into Sengoku Basara, but I've been into like Samurai Warriors, you know, the Dynasty Warriors, but Japan. I was like really into that when I was like younger. That's my taste in gaming back then. I just like going around like slicing people up, like whole armies of historical people with a spear. That was my idea of gaming back then. It was simpler times. I was really into Dead or Alive too, like the video game Dead or Alive. Because I would just invite my friends over and we would like play Dead or Alive. We're just gonna fight each other with Dead or Alive. And I would usually win all the time because I owned the game. And my friends like never practice or anything. And I would just like beat them. You know? But later on when I played the game again, I found out I actually suck at the game. Not actually that good. It's just my friends never like practice or never like played fighting games aside from that before. I can't really get into fighting games now, to be honest. I think fighting games are more fun if you're just like casually playing them with your friends. But like with online ladders and all this stuff, like all the meta stuff, like it's like a lot less fun. It's like, oh, okay. We gotta do all this combo, we gotta learn this specific combo, and you know, it's a lot less fun. I miss the days when we just take gaming less seriously, you know? You know what I mean? Like we just played the game for just to have fun, just to kill time and spend time with friends. Nowadays when we game, we have to look up all these guides. We gotta like freaking min-max every stat. We gotta be the best we could be in this game. I remember when Pokemon was just like, as a child, you just like played like with the Pokemon you got in game. But now you actually have to like train them. You gotta EV train everything. You gotta breed the right Pokemon for them to be even competitively viable. You know, I just miss the days like when you see the gaming as a kid, where it's just like, okay, we're just having fun. We're just having fun. And I feel like nowadays it's kind of ruined. Imagine you're a kid these days and you want to get into gaming. And to have fun, you have to like look up all these guides. You have to look up in the internet where to find all this stuff. You know, I miss the days when the internet wasn't like so accessible, that there was still wonder in gaming. Like you would like, your friend would tell you there's a Mew under a truck and you would believe him because you can't look it up. You can't look up that there's no Mew under the truck. They'll tell you like this is a secret thing, and you would believe them, and you would go back home and you would see if there's a secret in your game. And sometimes it turns out true, like, oh my god, I didn't know there was a hidden thing here. But nowadays it's like, oh, the internet knows, everybody knows. Remember when you get cheat code GTA from your... Yeah, I miss those times when you get the cheat codes, you know, from From the magazines. You remember the gaming magazines? Those were the days. I didn't buy gaming magazines, but I always rent them from the library. And they're always so interesting because like the graphic design and everything, and they have the cheat code stuff in the back. Those were the days. Gaming is much different these days. When you're gaming, you have to take everything too seriously. Like even just Dark Souls, you know, like when people talk about like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, and all that, like oh you can't use summons, oh you can't use magic or you're scrub. Just have fun with it, man. Just have fun. It's your game. Why not use magic? You know? Like it's a PvE game. Why are you judging others for how they play a PvE game? It's ridiculous. I think we lost a lot of wonder. We lost a lot of wonder when it comes to like the current gaming experience. Now cheat code costs money, exactly. And there's only a chance that you might get something. Back then you unlock stuff in game. You know, you unlock stuff in game. Like in Dynasty Wars, if you want to unlock Ma Chao, you have to do this whole quest that you have to like do this whole convoluted thing in game. And that's how you unlock Ma Chao. These days, you know, like if you want to unlock something, you gotta pull from a gacha. You gotta buy something. You gotta buy something outside of the price of the game you already paid for. You know? It's ridiculous. You got like freaking, like you already bought the game, right? And then they ask you to pay more for like things that should have been there from the beginning, right? Yeah, I missed the times when there were like things hidden in games that you just hear from word of mouth. You don't look it up from the internet. It's just your friend telling you, hey, trust me, there's a thing here that if you... I feel like Elden Ring is doing that kind of, but it's just the internet's messing it up. It's like there are things in like Souls games where like, oh, there's a hidden wall here, there's an invisible wall, oh, if you jump here you'll be safe. But then the internet just ruins it. It's like, okay, just go here, just go here, just go here. I think games are ruined after PS4, right? Exactly. Probably. I remember playing Kamen Rider Decade game just to get gacha. Dang. Gacha games ruined gaming. Well, microtransactions in general. The whole like gaming as a service thing. Super sucky. Like I think gaming should be games should be a product, not a service. You know? Stop trying to milk like things that we already bought with money. Like when you buy a DVD, do you have to pay a service to keep watching the movie? No. That's how gaming should be. Like once you bought it, it's yours. Stop making it a freaking service. Yeah, I remember the days when you just like you bought a game and then you just let your friend borrow it so you could borrow their games. It's just a little trade. There was something like social about it, like a little social aspect to gaming back then. And we kind of lost that these days. Like now everything's you're not owning games anymore. Companies own games. So even if you bought it, they still like kind of own it. You can't trade your games away to your friend anymore, you know? Right? You can't do that. During the PS2 era games, I never watched trailers. I just look at preview at the back of disc covers. Dude, the demo discs. Remember the demo discs? Those were awesome. Like you'll get like a demo disc for a magazine, and there were days when I just played the demo discs. They weren't full games, but I just keep replaying the levels over and over. Dude, those are the days, man. Those are the days. Make gaming great again. Make gaming great again. The games these days are really good, don't get me wrong. Like, we get banger after banger. It's just like the business behind gaming. Like, I'm not a big fan of DLCs. I know DLCs are good, but I'm not a big fan of like you have to buy something again. You know? I feel like once you own it, you should just own the rest of it. Right? But what can you do? Most studios got bought out by a company, exactly. So even even studios that I really admire, like From Software, like they still have like kind of weird practices like pre-ordering and all this, and DLCs. But you know, I wish that wasn't the case. I wish that wasn't normalized. DLCs and all that. But in this case, it feels like the thing with FromSoft though, like when they make DLCs, it just feels like a whole new game. Like the quality is incredible. So it feels like for them it's a little different. But there are some game DLCs where it's just like, oh, it's just a couple new enemies. Just like 2 new enemies and a new area, and that's it. You know? It's not really like worth paying again for the same game. And I wish that like people who work in making games get treated better. You know, I wish a lot of these jobs that were like dream jobs as kids, like a lot of kids back then dreamt they wanted to be like a game designer and all that, right? I wish they were treated better, like by the companies. You know? Like a lot of these people, they don't get paid much. Like they worked all these like long hours. And it just stopped being like a dream job. I feel like dream jobs should stay. I don't know, stay ideal, I guess. I want them to be like jobs you want to like target, you know? Artists and all that. But it's getting harder and harder as time goes on. It's hard to make a living with these jobs anymore. It's only in dream, yeah. Like I just want like jobs where you could be like happy, even though you might not get paid too well. Like just being in the creative profession makes you happy. But it's getting harder and harder every time because like they keep lowering and lowering the payment, the income for these kinds of jobs. I feel like that shouldn't be the case. I feel like we're putting less and less value on creativity as time goes on. Like this passion should be rewarded, not punished. Like you have the passion to create something. I feel like the company should respect that by giving you like more incentive to create. But I guess since like the demand for these kinds of jobs is so high, like companies could afford to pay people less. which kind of sucks. So I'll never like talk bad about people who make games. Like maybe the companies, because they're like planning the freaking what's it called, the monetization and all that. I complain about that, but when it comes to like you know, game art, game design, and all that, I know how hard it is to make a game, and how like this amount of payment, this amount of income isn't necessarily like good. You know, so I get it. So people who complain about like, oh, the game's faces, they don't look right, or like, oh, the graphics look so bad, screw those people. I'll always take the side of creatives, you know. It's mostly company decisions like Disney. Yeah. By the way, did you know Echo Shark is making a Freya game right now? Yeah, I heard about that. That sounds pretty cool. Freya game. Yeah, that's a good idea. Freya game. It's like the bar to make a good game gets higher and higher every year, but like the compensation and the rewards for like the creatives gets lower and lower as well. So you're expected to do more for less every time. It's getting worse and worse for people who want to create something new. Yeah. Turn to indies, yeah. That's why I respect indies a lot, you know. It takes a lot of time and effort to make an indie game that pops off. And you could see a lot more of the vision of the person making the indie game. You know, because not a lot of like corporate involvement. I think we're almost done here. Just gonna give it our finishing touches. I'm gonna clean up the eyes a little bit. She looks a little freaky. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and save this. What do you think? Let's give it a little signature here. I think we did pretty well. Okay. 2 hours, 30 something minutes, not bad. I think we're gonna stop here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time talking with me and drawing with me. I hope you enjoyed our little drawing stream. Let's see who we can raid. It's raiding time, baby. Are you ready for raiding time? It's raiding time. Let's see who we can raid. Rocky time. Raiding time. Let's raid. Let's raid. Got it. Let's raid. Let me look at good person to raid. Let's raid Misty Rye. Misty Rye. Raid Misty Rye. Okay. Wait. Wrong name. Raid Misty. Oh, Misty Rye. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.